Dear friends, good evening. Welcome everyone to our Gnostic Lab of Practical Application. Tonight, we're going to honor that lecture that we shared in our pre-chamber this week. Lecture titled Blue Time or the Therapeutics of Rest. And tonight, our practice is exactly that. What is the goal out of this? Well, number one, we want to give you a feel for how is it that you can make the most out of that idle time. But we want to do it in a way that is guided so that you can start developing a habit and setting some kind of flow in the sequence of these activities. The more you practice, the better you get. The better you get, the more results you find when it comes to this awakening of the consciousness. So in terms of the practice tonight, we're going to start by inviting you to assume a comfortable posture. As you will remember from our Tuesday lecture, we spoke about sitting comfortably on a chair, or perhaps the corpse posture, the flaming star posture, or if you are flexible enough, the lotus posture. Once you're comfortable with that, we're going to relax the body, and then we're going to relax the mind. To relax the mind, we will use the mantra Pander. After we have chanted Pander a few times, around 7, we will have a brief pause. A pause where we will verbalize a prayer for those of you who may not be too familiar with that exercise. But I encourage you to pray your own, whatever comes from the depth of your heart. And then we're going to do an exercise of retrospection, but retrospection with serene observation. That means that we will limit ourselves to contemplate. We will not judge. We will not react. We will not justify. We will not apologize to ourselves, criticize ourselves, say things to ourselves. No, we're not going to do any of that. As we observe with serene observation, we're going to invoke of our Divine Mother at some point and ask our Divine Mother to show us everywhere where this defect has manifested before. To show us, to bring its sacred fire everywhere this defect has expressed itself. As we do this, we will seek to comprehend sincerely, honestly, how is it and why is it that this defect really does not contribute? How is it that this defect is indeed a hindrance? And with that, we will invoke our Divine Mother and ask her to eliminate this defect. This is our practice tonight. This is a very beautiful, simple, and yet amazing practice. So we're going to start by assuming a comfortable posture. To assume a comfortable posture, I want you to minimize those impressions that are coming through your senses. If you have an opportunity to play some classical music in the background, do so. If you have the opportunity to burn the incense of your zodiac, even better. If what you have is frankincense, amazing. If what you have is myrrh, that is awesome too. So do that, and let's go ahead and assume a comfortable posture so that we can start relaxing the body. Start preparing your environment, and for the rest of us, let's go ahead and close our eyes. Very well. For those of you resting on your back or assuming the flaming star posture, try to align your head directly with the magnetic north. Doing so allows those gentle currents of the earth to flow uninterrupted with no resistance throughout your body. And as we are starting to get comfortable with this posture, we will unite our objective imagination and our willpower. And let's take a deep breath in 1, 2. Every time that you exhale, see yourself sinking just a little deeper onto that surface. 1, 2. We are seeking to bring relaxation to our body. I will invite you to expand the use of that objective imagination and that willpower, and see yourself enclosed inside a circle of light. The circle is a magic circle, and you can imagine this circle of light irradiating from the ground up to the infinite heavens. Or you could also imagine it with beautiful blazing flames of a bright white color. As you imagine that circle surrounding you, sing with us the mantra Elion, Melion, Tetragrammaton. Elion, Melion, Tetragrammaton. This powerful mantra always creates, materializes a circle of protection around us. This circle is very useful whenever you are exercising. Works with the magic of nature. When you are doing works of theurgy, and even when you're doing meditations, because this powerful circle, as we chant this mantra, it helps keep at bay any tenebrous entities. We continue focusing on our breath, and I will invite you to focus the attention of your consciousness on your toes. Bring that attention of the consciousness to your heels, to your ankles, to your shins, your calves, your knees, the underside of your thighs, your glutes, your hips, and your lower abdomen. Give yourself a moment and experience that gentle vibration that inundates your legs. It is a very perceptible, gentle softness that is indicative of a deep state of relaxation. And experience that sensation with the greatest joy, with much gratitude, gratefulness. And bring the attention to the bottom of your spine. Allow the consciousness to continue growing upwards along the spine. And you will experience that sensation of relaxation in your lower abdomen, in your diaphragm, in your stomach, in your lungs, in your heart, on your shoulders. And from there, just allow that sensation of relaxation to continue expanding along your arms onto your elbows, your wrists, your hands, and for that relaxation to extend throughout your fingers. Allow yourself to perceive and notice how your exhalations have become softer. They are deeper. Your breathing becomes almost imperceptible. And we again experience this with much gratitude, with great satisfaction. And we bring the attention of our consciousness to the base of our skull, that space that exists behind the head and between the ears. And as you do that, you can almost immediately perceive the sensation of that attention right there. So we allow this sensation of relaxation to expand. And we allow it to grow alongside the sides of our head. And we relax the muscles of our jaw, our lips, our tongue, our eyes and eyelids. We relax the muscles of our forehead. And we slowly feel how that sensation of relaxation finds itself at the very crown of our head. And we maintain the remembrance of self, because it is so easy just to drift away and just sleep. And in much gratitude, seeking to establish that connection with the Father of our Father, to feel the presence of our real being within the depth of our heart, we will sing the mantra Pander. Divine Father, Father of mine, you who are my true being, you who are my eternal God, we're here humbly at your presence, asking of you, begging of you for your contribution. Let it be you, Divine Father, the one who officiates in this practice. Grant us the experience of a vivid retrospection. Grant us the opportunity of our consciousness to intuitively perceive everywhere where particular defects have manifested. Allow us to experience that deep comprehension that comes from understanding why is it that these defects are a resistance, a hindrance, an obstacle. And if so, allow us to perceive that with a great deal of superior emotion, in such a way that there is no doubt that you're clearly showing us. Divine Father, we ask of this in your holy name. Give yourself a moment. Ask of your Divine Father exactly what you need. Allow yourself to perceive what exists deep within your heart. With infinite gratitude, let's initiate the exercise of retrospection. We will start at this moment. And from this moment backwards in the day until you woke up this morning, embrace the principle of spontaneity. Particular instances of your day will stand out. Exercise retrospection with serene reflection. And revisit that moment over and over again, so you can comprehend how is it that the defect does not contribute. Let's begin now. If at any moment you lose your relaxation, invoke of your Divine Father and ask your Father to bring back into your body that previous deep state of relaxation. Divine Mother, we invoke you and we beg of you that you show us everywhere where this defect has manifested before. Bring of your sacred fire and show us everywhere this defect has expressed itself. This is an exercise in selflessness. We do not do this for ourselves, but we offer it for the benefit of others, so that we may help bring happiness wherever we go as an instrument of our being, so that we may not harm others, so that we may not bring confusion. Divine Mother, help us comprehend how is it that these defects do not contribute into the great work. Divine Mother, we ask of you with our soul and our heart that you bring of your sacred, divine fire, and that you bring manifest that fire everywhere where this defect has presented itself. Let it be your fire what consumes this defect. What brings purity into every department of our minds where this defect has been. And we ask that you reduce it to a cosmic dust. Divine Mother, we give you infinite thanks for your contribution into this work. We are infinitely grateful for your love. And Divine Father, thank you for officiating, for granting us the ability to see and perceive, to experience the faculty of intuition, to enjoy of that benefit, of a profound comprehension without having to rely on the logical processes of the mind. We give you infinite thanks, Father, and we ask that all of this materializes and crystallizes according to your will. So be it. Let's go ahead and take a deep breath in 1, 2. 1, 2. Very well. So dear friends, it's a short practice because this is just part of our blue time. And you have that extra time in the afternoon, always do this. Allow your physical body to recover, relax your mind, your body, your emotions. And become conscious of what you have done already throughout the day. So that as you see those defects, that you can work with that power superior to the mind to bring them into a cosmic dust and awaken that consciousness. So dear friends, this is what we wanted to share today with you. This has been our practice with Blue Time. Thank you, dear friends, for being here with us this evening. And may all beings be happy.